All right. Welcome to another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr. Walk That Walk. And today's episode, we're going to be going over brief psychotic disorder. We're going to be going over schizophrenia. We're going to go over schizophrenia. We're going to go over schizoaffective disorder. Why we're going over all of these disorders all at the same time? Because all of them are similar. And since they're all similar, it doesn't make sense to separate them. And please go back to my previous, please go back to my previous video about when I go over the types of delusions, the types of hallucinations, the types of disorganized speech, or the types of grossly disorganized, like let's say, thought patterns and negative symptoms. But the main thing that's going to be separating these disorders is going to be more so the time frames. So we're going to start off with brief psychotic disorder. So there needs to be a presence of one or more of the following symptoms: either a delusion, a hallucination, disorganized speech, or grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior. The duration of an episode of the disturbance is at least 1 day, but less than 1 month. And there will be a full return to their level of functioning afterwards, after that month. And the specifiers for this one would be, some have stressors, so such as it's in response to an event that happened. So let's say it could be like a car accident, or it could be two things. It could be like a car accident or maybe a death in the family. So it could be compiled to two stressors that kind of sent this person over the edge. And then some are without stressors. So yeah, I just want to go over some of the things that's going to be making them different from each other. Because since they're so similar, it's going to be hard to like separate them. The next one is schizophrenia form disorder. This one is two or more of the following, each present for a significant portion of time during 1 month period or less if they were treated for it. And at least one of these has to be 1 or 2 or 3. So 1 is delusions, 2 is hallucinations, 3 is disorganized speech, 4 is grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior, 5 is negative symptoms, the diminished emotional response. And let's say an episode of the disorder lasts at least 1 month, but less than 6 months. So there's a different time frame from this one. When a diagnosis must be made without waiting for recovery, it should be qualified as provisional. Okay. Something popped up. Okay. And let's see, do we have any specifiers for this one? So they're saying that there's going to be a flat affect, a change in behavior, and it must be noticeable. Okay. Okay. All right. The next one is going to be schizophrenia. So schizophrenia also has two or more of the following, each present for a significant portion of time during 1 month period, or less if it's treated. At least one of these must be 1, 2, or 3. You see how 1, 2, or 3 is, which is 1 is delusions, 2 is hallucinations, 3 is disorganized speech, so they're incoherent. They must show one of these 3 for it to be considered schizophrenia. However, they still do have 4 as grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior. They also have 5 negative symptoms. It's a diminished emotional expression. And a significant portion of time since the onset of disturbance level of functioning in one or more major areas. So it's affecting their work life, their interpersonal skills, like their social skills, self-care, and at times onset could be in childhood or adolescence. And there'll be a failure to achieve interpersonal skills or academic skills. And these signs are consistent and persistent for at least 6 months. So it's like an active phase of symptoms. Odd beliefs, unusual perceptual experiences. Okay. And their specifiers is first episode, currently an acute episode. So acute means it doesn't last as long. Partial remission means that there's improvement since the first episode happened. Full remission means that there's no presenting signs of them showing that they have schizophrenia. And then, so they have the first episode ones, those are first episodes, and then they have multiple episodes. So, multiple episodes is like it's a continuous thing that continues to happen. Oh, and then they have continuous as well. Okay. Schizophrenia seems like they have the most specifiers. Yep. And it definitely messes up their daily life. So their daily life things, their daily life tasks that they're trying to get rid of, handle is being disturbed, or they're not being able to do it. Which could cause them to get fired, or they may get kicked out of school, or they could potentially be hospitalized due to how severe it is. And the last one's going to be schizoaffective disorder. And a period of illness during which there is a major mood episode or a major depressive or manic. But it's also but they're also showing the symptoms for schizophrenia as well, like criteria. They say criteria A, and criteria A is most likely going to be, yeah, delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, grossly disorganized, and negative symptoms. So off top of that, they're going to have other things as well. So schizoaffective is going to have basically going to be showing multiple disorders. Delusions or hallucinations for 2 or more weeks in absence of a major mood episode. And the symptoms that meet the criteria of a major mood episode are present for the majority of the total duration of active and residual portions of the illness. So basically, they're going to be showing the whole time. Okay. And does schizoaffective have any specifiers? Let's see. Okay, so their specifiers is going to be either bipolar type or depressive type. Why? Because they talked about them either having a manic episode or a depressive episode. Plus, schizoaffective also has the acute episode, partial remission, full remission with the first episodes, and they also have the multiple episodes as well. So they have those specifiers too. Okay. So yeah, that will do it for this episode. So of course the following episode is going to hit on dating somebody with schizophrenia. I'm not going to be like, oh, for a brief schizophrenia form or schizophrenia affective, because for the most part, all of them are similar except for schizoaffective that has multiple disorders. But I really just want to hit on and, do research on a person that is dating somebody that's showing schizophrenia symptoms. Because we'll get to the other ones like bipolar and depressive. So yeah, that will be the next episode. I'll do research on that. And of course, we're going to be supporting a Black-owned business. Their business is called Pleroma Cuisine. So they serve like African food. So I've been there before. I'll put the information in the description. Of course, support the musician and the artist that have been part of my video. The person who made my avatar and the person who does the intro and outro of my video. So definitely support them as well. Their information will be in the description. And myself, I'm a clinical social worker for the state of Maryland. So I can provide individual, family, or couples therapy. So if you're interested, just send me an email. That will be in the description below too. Yep. Alright, so that will do it for this episode. And, y'all have a good rest of the holiday and a good rest of the weekend. I might be back Sunday, depending on how much free time I got. But we'll see. Alright. Our lives are filled with drama. Our homes, they feel empty. Our dreams slowly shattered, and our bodies are bruised and battered. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson?
commitment. Oh, why do we wait to repaint the world, girl? When the world loses color, it's our goal to paint them back. Yeah, yeah. When the world loses color, it's our goal to paint them back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our emotions have no home. Our feelings have long gone. Our beautiful women can't see the beauty in them. Our men are not standing strong. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Whoa, is there a way for a future commitment? Why do we wait to repaint the world?